Today is 1699 and I will be gluing together this guy as well as giving him a coat of varnish. I will also be continuing with the Wraiths from Masters of the Universe Battleground and starting these Hydra agents, and I've got Bob here as a colour reference. The varnish I use is the Army Painter one, the matte version, because I can't stand shiny miniatures. One coat will be plenty, I feel. It's going to go on display, so it's not going to get much wear and tear from people touching it. While the varnish dries, I'm going to crack on with these Wraiths. They're really nice models and they're really quick and easy to paint, mostly because they're black. And here comes the most annoying part of the day. I absolutely hate painting greens and yellows. I also need to try and match up with Hydra Bob here, so it matches with the rest of the Hydra stuff in Marvel Crisis Protocol. As this is such a light colour, it's going to at least take sort of 3 or 4 coats before I can put a wash on it. That's one of the things I hate about these lighter greens. Doing these guys is quite a time-consuming process, so this is probably going to take at least 3 or 4 days to get these guys complete, so I'll probably be starting other projects while I'm working on these. And finally, putting them all together. I'm really excited. I can't wait for my friend to see. However, I still do have a couple more bits of hymns to finish off before I show him this. Here's a couple of glamour shots for you. This is the first commission I painted for him before I start doing these videos. I'm quite happy with this. The white coat with a paint in the backside. And here he is. I'm really happy with the way he came out. He's a fantastic model to paint. And as I said, I can't wait for my friend to finally get his hands on him. So that's today done. Not really much finished. A couple of things started. And tomorrow I'm going to be spraying up Mork from Mork and Mindy. So I'll be getting on with him. Not looking forward to finishing off the green on these guys though. Oof. And then yellow. Oh. Today is 1700 and I'm going to continue with the Masters of the Universe Wraiths, the Hydra agents, and I'm going to spray up Mork from Mork and Mindy here. The Wraiths are nice and simple models to paint. They're pretty much done and they will be finished by today, so I can't wait for that. The Hydra agents, on the other hand, I hate green and I hate yellow. So I think today I'll just focus on finishing off the green and worry about the yellow tomorrow. And finally, I'm going to spray up Mork as well as a few other models from Crooked Dice that go together with my comedy collection. Annoyingly, I once again ran out of spray, so I'm going to have to do a bit of touching up tomorrow. Need to buy more grey. So here are the finished Wraiths. I'm really happy with them. I'm not going to do any glamour shots like I did for the other stuff. You'll get glamour shots eventually. Finish the green and start the faces. Thought I'd get them out of the way before I start the yellow. Ugh. And I'll begin work on Mork tomorrow. Nanu nanu. Today is 1701 and I'm working on the Hydra agents. I'm going to be blocking in the yellow today, as well as starting on Mork here. Finishing off the skin that I started yesterday, and then I'm going to start moving on to the yellow. I probably won't get it all done today, but I'll get at least most of it. Getting the base coat down for Mork. He's mostly red, so this is going to be a fairly quick process. I'm only going to be doing that, the red today though, however, as I've got plenty of things to be getting on with. I really should be doing that more important than painting little toy soldiers. Hydra agents are nearly done. As you can see, I just need to finish off the yellow tomorrow, and I'll do the guns, and then probably the base the next day. And I'll finish off the red and start blocking in the other colours tomorrow with Mork here. Today is 1702, and I'm going to get these Hydra agents and the yellow finished. Also going to continue with Mork. Going to stick this pretty cool Robocop miniature to his base. And finally, a friend of mine wants me to spray up some of this custom action figure he's working on. I honestly can't tell you how good it feels to be finally getting the yellow finished on these guys. I really do hate painting yellow, and I really don't like painting green, and I'm so glad that these guys are going to be done soon. Just going to be doing the red and starting any silver, black or grey on Mork here. I would have liked to have done more, but doing the yellow was quite time consuming and I don't really have enough time to doing that much with this guy. I got the Robocop from a company called WePrintMiniatures.com. I saw him there and I always wanted the Robocop miniature, and I thought, well, why not, might as well. Before I do anything with the action figure, I'm going to give all the pieces a nice good wash. That way that'll get rid of any sort of residue that's left on there, ready for priming and spraying up tomorrow. A tiny little bit of washing up liquid and a old toothbrush. That should hopefully get rid of any excess residue that might be on the figure. and I'll let it dry overnight. That's the Hydra agents finished. I'm going to do the base tomorrow because I'm sick to death of the sight of these guys at the moment. Mork is coming along quite nicely. I just think I need to rework the red a little bit and then I'll be happier. And here's Robocop in all his glory. I don't know when I'm going to paint him. It could be soon. It might be in a long time, but hopefully he'll look great when he's finished. Today is 1703. I'll be finishing off the Hydra agents by painting their base. I'll be finishing off Mork as well, except the base. I'll do that tomorrow. I'm going to rework the red slightly because I'm not exactly happy with it. And I'll be starting these guys from the Masters of the Universe Battleground Wave 4 set. Finally, I'll be doing a little bit of spraying on my friend's custom figure. Finally getting these guys out of the way. They're lovely models, but I hate painting the colour scheme, so it's not exactly been a joy to paint, and I'm glad they're done. Which is in contrast to Mork here. He's a great model, and I'm really happy with him, and I really enjoy painting him. Just giving these guys a wash today, so I can block in some of the shading for tomorrow. And another package arrived, this time from Come On, and you can guess what's inside. I've been waiting for these guys for quite some time now. They were meant to be out in June, so they're only a little while late, but I'm so happy they've finally arrived. It's the boys for Zombicide's 2nd edition, and I'm absolutely pumped to get hold of these. I can't wait to paint them, and in fact they're going to get painted fairly soon. Haven't got much time left for my hobby streak today, so I'm only going to get one colour sprayed up and out of the way for tomorrow. So here's the Hydra boys. They just need to be varnished, which I will sort out shortly, probably tomorrow. Mork just needs basin. Really happy with the way he's come out. The shade is pretty much dry now on these guys, ready for tomorrow. And here's the first 3 bits ready for some additional paint. Today is 1704, and I'll be working on some more Master of the Universe Battleground stuff. I'll also be adding a shade to these guys. As it's Saturday, I won't be able to actually get that much done, unfortunately. So for the Master of the Universe stuff, it's just a quick dry brush and filling a tiny amount of detail. And a quick wash on these guys so I can get some of the shading done, ready for painting them white tomorrow. Another package arrived. It's been a very busy week for packages apparently this week. Another one from Element Games. This is a pre-order from last week. And it's the latest addition to Blood Bowl, Gutter Bowl. Really looking forward to sort of giving this a whirl. Really like Dungeon Bowl, and Blood Bowl is one of my favourite games. As you can see, not really that much done to the Master of the Universe stuff, just some highlights and blocking in some colours. And the shade on these guys, which admittedly makes them look absolutely awful at the moment, but I'll sort that out tomorrow. Today is 1705. I'm going to be basing, or starting to base, more. Getting as much done as I can on these guys. Starting these guys from Star Wars Shatterpoint, and getting rid of any flash or mold lines from the boys. It's going to take a while for the texture paint on Mork here to dry, as I've put a little bit too much on there. I'm okay with that. I can easily finish off tomorrow. The Master of the Universe stuff has been really simple and easy to paint, and I can't wait to get these guys finished. The Star Wars Shatterpoint models as well are really, really nice. Atomic Mass do fantastic models. And thankfully there's not much flash on Command's models, just a little bit here and there, but nothing that's not, too complex or a pain in the ass. Mork's ready to be finished off tomorrow. I'm going to rework the yellow on these guys as I'm like 100% happy with it. With the black and the grey all blocked in, I'll sort out the highlights on those tomorrow and start work on the white. And the boys are all crisp and clean and ready for a spray. If you've stayed with the video this long, thank you very much. If you enjoyed the video, give us a like and a subscribe, and hopefully I will see you next week. Bye for now.